You can tell I've just been copying your questions down. I had a lot of questions come in at the last minute. So I wanted to make sure I could get as much copy and pasted down before we go live. So welcome. If you've never been here before, let me turn my lights on. My name is Alison Wagner. I am a intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. And welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. So if you've been following me, you can tell I'm a little nasally tonight. No big deal. I went into an EES system, which is an energy enhancement system center, I think it's been about 10 days now. It seems like it's been a lot longer, but I don't know. Anyways, it was on a Friday. Anyways, I did it for 2 days. Let's just put it that way. And it was my first time doing it. And it was phenomenal. I was buzzing. I was humming. I was high. It was incredible. And then I went for a massage, let's say 4 days later. And I had also cupping done on my back. And the minute I got off the table, I had lymphatic drainage coming out of my nose. And it didn't stop for days on end. I've never had that happen from a massage. And it was like, I think the energy enhancement just mixed everything up because it goes down on a cellular level. It works on the mitochondria. And for whatever reason, it just decided to come out through my nose. So I had sinus drip that went in my lungs, and it affected my breathing. And that's why you hear my voice the way it is and my sinuses. Today is a really good day. I'm feeling a lot better. That's why you also saw me take a break from doing the videos. I just was working with my personal clients. I didn't want to talk for both. You know I'm a workaholic, and I'll do both. I do clients, and then I also do my videos, but I needed to step back from something, so it's the videos. It's just about conserving the voice. So anyhow, we're here, and I just wanted to let you know that that's what happened. And it's all good. And this is my medallion from the EES Center. And I'm wearing it. It's charged at the center. It's wild. It's scalar waves. If you don't know anything about it, you can Google Dr. Sandra Michael. And you can get a lot of information. Look at some interviews that she's done. It's really incredible technology. It could be the precursor to the medbed or the actual medbed that people talk about. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that might be part of this technology. It's absolutely amazing. I will be going back. But we were there celebrating my friend's birthday. So happy birthday, Anna Marie. It was so lovely. We had a great time and a lot of fun. And she got to bring her dog, Annie Banani. So it was a lot of fun. All right. So that being said, a lot of people submitted questions. That's why I was just a minute late. And because I was copying and pasting the questions that were submitted in advance. So what to tell you about. So you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. And there you can sign up for my newsletter. And it was entering you in for a drawing. That is now closed. So the drawing on the website is now over. I gave away 3 30-minute readings. The last winner was drawn on February 1st. The winner was Colin Murray. I've already reached out to him, and we're in the process of scheduling his reading. So that's done. But sign up for the newsletter so you can find out what's going on with classes, with people that are going to be coming on, and different events that we have coming up. So we've got that coming. Then I want to tell you about, I am on YouTube and Rumble. Nobody's following me on Rumble. So if you are on Rumble, go ahead and follow my channel. You know I changed names. I was Tarot by Alison, and now I am Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Rumble is not letting me change the name. So the link is in the description below. Go ahead and follow me there. Eventually, when Rumble finally gets its act together and allows me to change my name, I will be doing that at a later date. So if you follow me on YouTube and Rumble, I do Zodiac readings for all signs. I do love readings for all signs, money and career readings for all signs. That is new to the channel as of 2025. I'm introducing the love readings, the money and career, a weekly energy forecast, which is for all signs. That's one video for all signs. But the love readings, the money and career, it's each individual sign. So it'll say Aries, love reading, Capricorn, money and career. So go ahead and look for that. And of course, Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. I have a surprise. So now I'm going to go live also on Sunday morning, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are in a different time zone, like if you are in Australia, if you're in Europe, if you're in a different part of the United States, Canada, wherever you are in the world, South Africa, this is going to allow you to see me at a different time. So it's 10 p.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you will see a thumbnail being posted in the next day or two to go ahead and give you a heads up on that. My beautiful moderator, Scott, is going to be there for that. And hopefully Lisa and Deb can show up too. So we're moving forward with that. You'll also see the occasional interview that's coming up. I have something special planned with Lynn Monet, and I cannot wait. So special guest, you'll see that being announced very soon. My signs are based on your sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're looking for your love reading, also look at your Venus sign. If you don't know what it is, in the description of every video, there's a free site you can go to look at what your placements are. You just want to know your date of birth, your city, and your time of birth if you know it. Okay, so here we go. If you want to go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, there you can book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation, the online tarot masterclass, which is now coming up in March. I only offer it twice a year. Once in the spring, which is March, and once in the fall, which is October. It's taught on every Sunday in March, or 4 Sundays in March. All the information is going to be on my website. If you have any questions, please reach out to me via the contact form on my site, and I'll go ahead and answer that for you. I also offer one-on-one tarot lessons. Let me turn my fan on. And that's because I've had several people reach out to me and want one-on-one tutelage. So I'm offering that also. There is not a link on there yet for you to go ahead and make that purchase. I'm going to go ahead and put that up there because I have had so many people want just the one-on-one. And that reminds me, so with the online tarot masterclass, it's taught live over Zoom. There are only a few spots left. That is also something that is going to be selling out very soon. The fall class sold out. The March one is on its way to selling out. If you are interested in it, please reach out to me and let me know so we can get your name on that list. All right, so there's that. And let's see what else to tell you. Okay, so if you've never seen tonight's show, if you're new, this is how it's going to work. So everybody submits their questions. It is by donation. You can submit it through PayPal, Venmo, through Super Chat. I prefer if you do PayPal, Venmo, because YouTube takes 40%. But that's up to you. I want you to ask a question either way, so it doesn't really matter. Just keep that in mind when you post your question. I'm also going to be getting Cash App because people have also requested that because I know not everybody uses PayPal. So that is coming. If you have a question you'd like to post, you can post it in Super Chat or PayPal. I will be checking PayPal periodically and Venmo periodically. The questions I have right now are the ones that were submitted in advance. People do it through PayPal and Venmo because we're all in different time zones, and some people just watch it in the replay. They're asleep right now, depending on where they are in the world, or they're driving home from work, or whatever their situation is. So if you like tonight's show, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I will be in Australia this summer, which is their winter, and I'm going to be traveling around for conferences. So I would love to know where my viewers are from, and it's a lot of fun. At the end of tonight's show, I am going to be doing a general reading for our soul tribe. So this is going to be for people that are watching live and people that are watching the replay. And this is timeless, so it could be any time. And at the end of tonight's show, I will be choosing one lucky winner from all the people that submitted a question. I put your name on a piece of paper. You go into the jar. These are people that already submitted their questions in advance. And I will pull a name out and you will get a free 30-minute reading with me. I mean, you can't beat that. And that reminds me. So Joanna, this is your name because you did not get dropped in the bowl last time. So I want to make sure I show you you're going in at this time. I know I met with you privately, so I know that we already discussed that, but you are going in there, okay? So know that you're in there for tonight. And I shake it up before I pull, and there's going to be more people added. I think I just saw 1 or 2 people. Is that Poplin? Alma. Yay, Alma, you're here tonight. And when I get to those, save my throat, I will go ahead and put your name on a piece of paper. I have it right in front of me so I can't forget it. And Scott is also going to remind me. And you go in the jar. All right. So tonight, it is a $10 minimum if you have any questions that you want to post. PayPal, Venmo, all the information is in the description below. And Scott, my beautiful moderator, will go ahead, and he's already posted it in the chat, and that will also give you information on how to do it. You have, if you win the free 30-minute, you have 30 days to use it or lose it. And here we go. All right. So let me go ahead and scroll to tonight's first question. And before we get there, I do have a disclaimer I want to read. This is for YouTube and Rumble. The disclaimer is this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist, and I do not give financial or medical advice. All right, so here we go. First question is from Linda. And if you don't know, Linda is one of my longtime clients, and she was here from the very beginning, and she posts a question every single week during Tarot Tuesday. And this is her question for tonight. Hi, Alison. I would like to know what the cards have to say regarding the plane crashes and mishaps. Thank you, Linda. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say about that. And you guys know I don't watch the news, but I do have people that reach out to me and ask me questions like, what is going on? Okay, so all these things just flew. Hold on. Let me move this. It's from the, I just shuffled the cards, and all these little pieces of paper that I write your names on just went everywhere. Live TV. Okay, I'm just going to scoot it over because I can't deal with that. All right, it's in the way. Okay, so this is going to be about all those plane crashes. And, you know, I've only heard it from people messaging me, letting me know what's going on in the world. I wouldn't know there was a nuclear war unless I got a message from a friend or a client or something. So here we go. But I feel into the energies for sure. What is going on with the plane crashes and the mishaps? We've got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got the Lover's card. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Let me show you the cards. 8 of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and we've got the Knight of Cups. So that's the Prince Charming card. So what this is telling me is that really, so this is a card of self-mastery. So this is really telling me that a couple of things. This is telling me that there's a lot of different things that are going on. I think some of the incidents that happen, either the people that are flying the planes or the people that are working on the planes that are in charge of maintenance, that they don't have the skill set that they need to be in those positions. I'm not saying everybody does. I'm just saying somebody dropped the ball. I'm also getting from this, because there's a lot of different things that have gone on in different incidents. I'm also getting that it could be, God, I hate to say this, could partially be a false flag on some of them, that it was done on purpose. This is telling me that there's a lot of choices that, that's why I'm saying it could be a lot of different things. It's not just one thing, because there's a lot of different plane crashes, different reasons for it. Some could be nefarious. Some could just be flat out, just because of this, I'm just getting that it's just like a lack of a skill. You know, it's almost like that horrible, you know, it's so horrible when people get hired that are not competent, or they don't have the skill set to do the job. They get hired because they know someone. They get hired because of the color of their skin. They get hired because they're a woman, you know? I mean, it's really stupid. We really want something based on merit. You know, I mean, if you went in for surgery, do you want someone that can do the job? Or do you want someone that, because let's say they're a woman, you know, just because they have a vagina, that now they're going to be a doctor, even though they're not qualified. Maybe instead of getting like 1,000 on their entry level, they got 700. but they still got entry. You don't want that. You really want someone that can do the level of the job. And this is telling me about the self-mastery, that maybe some people were not at the skill level that they should have been at to be able to do those jobs, whether it's being the pilot, whether it is doing the maintenance on it. Maybe somebody dropped the ball on something. That's part of it. But I also feel like could have also been a false flag event, in the sense of maybe it was like a government operative. Maybe someone sabotaged it on purpose. And I'm saying this, that in different, I'm getting that there were multiple crashes. So I don't know everything in general, right? I'm just telling you the energy that's coming in. There were multiple different things that were going on. It could have been a type of sabotage that took place. Maybe there was a high-profile scientist on one of the planes and the government wanted to take him out. You never know, right? You just never know. But I feel like there's a lot of different options that were there, and that this was destiny, that this was just destined to happen, that these planes were going down. So we also have the the Knight of Cups. The Knights are always on a mission, and he's on a mission to follow his heart, to bring his cup of love forward, right? And this is just telling me that it's a matter of you feeling into it. I think that a lot of people can see what's going on. I think the truth will reveal itself. I think people will intuitively know what took place in the different incidences. I don't think people are as dumb as they make them out to be in the media. I think people are smart, and I think people are getting smarter as time goes on. They're kind of waking up to things, and I think that they're going to be able to put 2 and 2 together and realize that it's 4. It's not 2 and 2 together and it's 5, or it's 8, or it's 9. I think people are going back to logic. It might be hard for some people because they've been brainwashed, but I think people are waking up and they're starting to see things much more clearly. They're able to use their intuition and to read into it, whether they are happy or mad about it, whatever side they're on. They are getting that clarity, and they're using their intuition. They're feeling into it to help get that guidance to then get the clarity intellectually, but it's coming from the heart first. That's what I see is coming with the crash. That's interesting. Okay, Linda, thank you for your question. All right, now we're going to go on to the next one, and this is from Wendy, and she says, "Hi, Alison. I'm recently divorced. Will I find love this year?" Thanks, Wendy. All right, Wendy, let's go ahead and say, I'm going to grab my love deck for that one. This is my golden Art Nouveau. I love it. Okay, so for Wendy, and you guys know, oh, I love that. You guys know I cleanse, shuffle, and meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards before I even go live. So this is the first card that flew out for you, Wendy, is the Star card. This is hope, faith, healing, and renewal. This is you following your North Star, getting that kind of guidance that's coming in. That's beautiful. So I feel that you're healing from your divorce. I feel that you might already be completely healed from it, and that this is really allowing you to bring your heart forward for the next relationship that you're going into. Let me go ahead and get the other 2 cards for you. 3 of Swords and the King of Swords. So let me show you all the cards. So we've got the Star card, we've got the 3 of Swords, and we've got the King of Swords. So what this is telling me, that you've got that hope, faith, healing, and renewal. I feel that you are still healing, though. So when this card showed itself in this is telling me that you've been pulling the swords out of your heart, and you're healing your own heart. So swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So any thoughts that you might have had about your previous relationship and the divorce, maybe negative self-talk, maybe also looking at everything that happened in a divorce that's so emotional. A divorce is a death of the family, right? So there's nothing worse than the death of a family or the death of a family member. You're literally ending that, and then you're going to be moving on, and hopefully you have another family. It doesn't mean you have to have children, but you have another person that you love dearly that you can share your life with. But in the meantime, this is about you pulling the daggers out of your heart. So maybe some nasty words were said during the divorce, because things happen. We can't take words back that were spoken. And now you're going to have to heal that aspect of yourself. I actually feel that you already are. That's what this card was telling me. But there's always going to be that type of residual effect, or maybe, out of these three, you've healed two and you're working on the third one, right? And that's just a general number to go by with the Three of Swords. But I definitely feel that you are healing from that loss and from that heartache. And you're doing the inner work, and that's powerful. I think you will find love because you're healing. Then we've got the King of Swords. This is really telling me that you've had a breakthrough in clarity. I think that you see everything for what it is, and that's allowing you to be open to love on realistic terms. What's a realistic demand of you? What's a realistic demand of your future partner? And will love come in? It absolutely will. This card is saying that it is coming in: hope, faith, healing, and renewal. It's about you remaining open, having that hope and that faith of a beautiful relationship. It's you. What I like about this of your energy is that I don't feel any anger. And I like that. You're not anger or bitter about your divorce. And if you were, because that might be, a natural emotion that you go through, you've healed from it, because that's a natural response when you feel that depth of pain, right? But I feel that you've healed yourself from it. And that's allowing you to then open your heart back up to allow somebody new to come in. I absolutely think you're going to be finding love in the next year. Absolutely. And it's going to be a very positive one, because it's based on truth and clarity. I love that for you. Congratulations. Thank you, Wendy. All right, so the next one. I'm just going to pop over here. I think I saw someone post over here, so I'm just going to double check before I get going. Okay. Hi, Ken. How are you? Nice to see you. Scott, thank you. Okay, let's see. We've got, hi, Jojo. Great. I hope you saw it. I put your name in the jar. And let's see. You put in 3 questions on PayPal. Okay, I'm going to have to go look over there. 3? Okay. All right, let me go ahead and, hi, Poplin. Okay. I know your name's Alma, but you told me Poplin the first time, so now I keep calling you Poplin. Okay, so let me go ahead. Hi, Lisa. Yay, glad you could be here. Okay. Here we go. I want to know what Spirit has to say about my future finances. Okay, Alma, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to switch decks. All right. Six of Cups. We've got the Hanged Man and the Three of Wands. So let me show you the cards. Six of Cups. We've got the Hanged Man and the Three of Wands. So in this deck, what it's showing is, I feel that you're manifesting something great in for yourself. Okay, this is the Six of Cups. This is a card, really, if you're attracting love, this is it. I feel that you have a really good relationship with money and finances. I feel that this is allowing you to really manifest something in, whether it's going to be a job, gifts, or good investments, a real estate deal. I just feel that something positive is coming in for you. This card is talking about going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart, using your imagination. See, she's got the fairies, she's got the gnome, the animals are rowing a boat. We've got the owl who's reading a book. I mean, everything is alive. And I feel like this is your relationship with money and abundance and prosperity. We also have the Hanged Man here. This is telling me that it's a good opportunity for you to take a time out, to pull back and rest and figure out what it is that you want to do. I feel that it's about you going within to figure out what you are looking for finances, to get a game plan on it. And when you figure it out and you get that type of enlightenment with what it is that you want to do, that dragonfly is symbolizing that you're coming out reborn on the other side. But this is you choosing to take a time out. Maybe you're going to write it in a journal. Maybe you're looking at pros and cons. But I feel that you have a very beautiful energy to go ahead and attract abundance and money. We've also got the Three of Wands here. This card is manifestation. She is literally doing candle magic, putting her manifestation out into the world. And I feel that that's what you're able to do after you figure out what it is that you want, but you're coming at it from your heart. You feel it, you live it, you feel the emotion, you feel what it's like to have that type of abundance and those finances that you're looking to bring in. I feel like you have an excellent relationship with money. Some people have a poverty mindset and they come at it from a place of lack, and they will always be poor until they can switch their mindset. They've done it to themselves. They literally have that poverty mindset. You don't. And I feel that you can really manifest in whatever it is that you're working on. So thank you, Alma. That's beautiful. Congratulations. I can't wait to see what you manifest in. You're going to have to email me and share it, or come back and share it on Tarot Tuesday. I love that. All right. So that's for Alma, and I hope I'm not missing anybody. Okay. Let me just double check. Okay. Yeah, I gotta say, yes, I'm so excited. I have been manifesting my financial abundance. I've been seeing the synchronicities. Alma, you're powerful. I can feel it in the cards. You are really a powerful manifester, and I don't think it's hard for you. I have had a session with you before. Your heart is so beautiful and open. You are so good at manifesting, and it's easy for you. I mean, I can feel it right now in your question and in your energy. It is a no-brainer for you. Get it clear on what it is that you want to manifest in. Put it out into the universe and watch what happens. You are there. You're an excellent manifester. All right. So that's it for the super chats. I'm going to go back over to the PayPal questions, the people that submitted it in advance. I know people said, I know Jojo, you said you submitted 3. I will get to you. These are the people that submitted in advance. Let me go ahead and bounce back over. Okay, so this is from Teresa. Excuse me. Teresa says, can you pull a couple of cards for me regarding the month of February? Yes, I can. Let's see what's happening in February for you. And let me just get a little tea. Like I told you, you guys, that sinus drip went down my throat after the EES system, and I'm still trying to get my voice back. Okay. I figure a couple more days and I'll have my voice back. All right, here we go. This is for the month of February for Teresa. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Moon and the Hermit. Okay. 4 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Hermit. So what this is telling me is that you're worried about your finances in the month of February. I feel that with this 4 of Pentacles card, I feel that you tightened your belt. I feel that something scared you into not spending money, or you're not as free as you were with your money or your finances. I think something scared you. I say scare because we've got the Moon card here, and that's telling me that some kind of fear showed up, and whether it's an illusion or a delusion or something happened though to spook you. And so that's telling me that for the month of February, I think you are really looking at your finances. I think that I think that it's about, I think that you're worried about your foundation, your financial foundation, your finances. I think that this could fall into your home, the money in your bank account, any investments. I feel that that is kind of dominating your mind right now. It is being triggered by fear. So something happened. That could be something in the news triggered that for you. Something that a financial advisor said or a relative said to you. They planted a seed in your ear about something. But I feel that there's something there that is kind of eating away at you, but it's causing you to retract. It's causing you to hold on really tight to your finances. We also have the Hermit. This is that beautiful Virgo energy. This is the wise old soul. I feel that you're really going within for enlightenment. I think that you know something scared you. I feel that you know that you're afraid about your finances, whether it's going to be about real estate or about your bank account. And you're really going within to see what you're going to do about it and what move you're going to make next. And it's not something you're taking lightly. I think this is going to be consuming you for the month of February. You're looking at what moves you're going to make or not make. But to me, it's all coming down to finances, wealth, what it is that you're looking for in that regard. This is not a love reading. This is really about that foundation of your finances. So that's what I see coming in for you. I think you're going through that process of what you're going to do and how you're going to do it and what direction you're going in. And I think that will help pull you out of that fear, that whatever triggered it is about you going within to get the answers that you need. And really looking at the people that you're surrounding yourself with. Are they really telling you the truth, or are they trying to fan the fire of fear? Do they know what they're talking about? Some people just say stuff and they're either parroting something that they saw on the news, or they really don't know what they're talking about. They just want to say something to say something. So really take a look at that and make sure that the source is really legit and valid and appropriate for what it is that you're working on. But this is definitely your finances. All right. Thank you for your question, Linda. I'm sorry, Linda. Sorry, Teresa. Sorry, Teresa. All right. So the next question is, you guys know I'm bad with names. The next question is from Heather. And Heather says, "Hi, Alison. My boyfriend has started staying late at work. Should I be worried? Is he cheating on me?" Thanks, Heather. All right, Heather, let's find out. I'm actually going to get my love deck for that. All right, let's see what he's up to. Maybe he's just working. Maybe there's something going on. Let's take a look. All right. All right, here we go. So, what is your boyfriend up to? Should you be worried? We've got the 5 of Cups. We've got the 8 of Cups. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So what this is telling me, so we've got 2 cup cards. Okay, we've got the 5 and the 8, and then a Knight of Pentacles. So I think he is cheating on you. Now, I say that, and I want to preface this. So I am pulling the energy here. So you need, when I'm telling you this, before you make a move, you need to ask him or find out and validate what I'm saying. So when I show you something like this, I feel that he's very sad in your relationship. I feel that he's very depressed. I feel that he's moved away from you for whatever reason, whether he's with somebody else or not, because I'm not seeing that he's with another person per se. I just feel that he's moving away from you. I'm feeling that he's very sad. Now, this could be something that happened in his personal life. It could be something from his childhood that's come up. It could just be that he's just no longer attracted to you or resonating with you. It doesn't have to be another woman. I'm not seeing a third party. That's why I'm saying that. Excuse me, here goes the voice. Okay. So with this card, it's the Five of Cups. So there's 3 spilt cups. So he's mourning the loss of these cups. But if he turns around, it can be the card of gratitude and see what he has still standing, and he can move forward. Your boyfriend is focused on these 3 cups. He's mourning the loss of your relationship. And cups are going to be your emotions, your intuition, love. He's mourning that. I feel that he is pulled away from you because the other card that's here is the Eight of Cups. He's literally walking away from what he has. He's walking away from the relationship he has with you, and he's pursuing something else. Now, is he pursuing another person? Is he pursuing his freedom? Is he pursuing a dream, a job? You know, what is he pursuing? He's pursuing something that he feels passionate about. He feels something that he needs to do. He is literally going to, you know, what am I trying to say? So he's literally going to pursue the 9, and the 9 is about satisfaction. He is not satisfied in this relationship with you, and I know that that might not be pleasant to hear, but the good news is I don't necessarily feel like he's cheating on you. I would not rule that out 100%. I'm just saying I am not seeing a third party like another love interest here. I am getting that it's him. It's something that's internal in him. And you know what? Sometimes people just don't get along. They fall in and out of love. You know, it could be something else that triggered him. You never know. But we also have the Knight of Pentacles. And this is telling me that he has another interest, an opportunity that's presented itself. So I feel like he is taking another opportunity, but I don't feel that it's with a third party. I feel that it has something to do with what he wants to accomplish in his life, because this card is here and he's taking one steady foot in front of the other. He's more grounded, stable, secure, and this relationship is not making him happy with this card. But he loves you. Do you know what I mean? He loves you, but he's not happy in the relationship. So just because people break up or grow apart, it doesn't mean they have to hate each other. It just means that they can take a mature stance and say, oh, this kills me, but my heart's just not in this relationship anymore. Or I just don't want to do something else. This isn't for me, for whatever reason. And I feel that's where he is coming from. But he is definitely being presented with an opportunity with this pentacle to pursue something. I almost feel like he feels like he needs to pursue a career, and he is outgrowing this relationship, and he's going to be focused on his career only. So that's why I really feel like it's not even a third party, that it's just he's going to focus on his career and he doesn't want to be with anybody for a while. So Heather, that's what I have for you. And again, I always caution people when I say something like this. You need to get confirmation from him, maybe have a discussion and find out what's going on. I am pulling the energy of the cards. I am not God, okay? So please go ahead and do that. All right. So next question. This is going to be from Marcy. Hi, Marcy. Thank you for your question. I know you're here almost every week recently. Thank you. Okay, Marcy, and she wants a general pull. Okay, Marcy, let's do a general pull for you. And I am going to actually switch to my other deck for you. This deck really gets into the psychology of people. That's why I love this deck. I love it so much you would have thought that I made it myself. My deck, I'm actually creating my own tarot deck. That will be out as soon as I can find an illustrator that I love to do it. That's the only holdup. And then that's going to come out. I can't wait. All right, so this is for Marcy, general pull. Lover's card, first card out. 9 of Swords and the Justice card. Marcy. Okay, Lover's card, 9 of Swords and the Justice card, the Huntsman in this deck. So what this is saying is that you have a lot of choices. I feel that you have a lot of divine choices coming in. This is your destiny. It's almost like the Wheel of Fortune feel for you in this deck right now. I was about to say it's luck and right timing. I feel that there's something coming in for you that's in alignment for you. Because this card's about choices. This could be a relationship, whether it's friendship or a romantic relationship. This can also be about a career, but it's something that's lined up for you. And if you're retired, maybe it's a hobby that's lined up for you, right? Or a volunteer job. It's that kind of thing. But it's something that is in alignment with your mind, body, your soul. It's you, coming at it from a place of your heart. This is allowing you to have it where it's hitting all your morals, your ethics, your values. So let's say you've got 10 must-haves for something. This is hitting like 8, 9, maybe 10. And it's just that sharpness of alignment for you. And it's really allowing you to have something special in your life. The other card that's here for you is the Nine of Swords. This is really talking about a lot of fears that are going on around you. This is traditionally that never-ending nightmare. You're playing these thoughts over and over in your head. So you're going to have fear, anxiety, guilt, shame, all of those negative type emotions coming up, but it's in your head, right? So you're playing it over and over and over. It's about you getting a grip on your thoughts. This is fear-based. So you do have an element coming in. Maybe you're even second guessing yourself and fear is coming in. Maybe you're saying, well, if I do this, what if? What if? And it's a matter of reining in your thoughts, bring them back in and maybe try and dissipate some fear that's going on around you. Because I think that fear is going to interfere with you having these beautiful things come in. You've got the Lover's card. And then you have the Justice card. You have these great cards. There's something about your thoughts that are coming in and fear that is going to, kind of be a wrench in everything. But you can easily diffuse that and make it so that it's not got this type of control over what's happening in your life. So it's not paralyzing you before you can take an action. We also have the Justice card here. It's called the Huntsman in this deck. So for me, this is about you doing what is right. You know what right and wrong is. You're staying in balance with that. And I feel like you really walk the high road. I feel that you stand in integrity, and I feel that you pride yourself on that. And that is a beautiful energy to be in, especially when it's lined up with this card. I mean, you know what it is that you want to do, and I feel that you come at it from a place of integrity. I also feel that you can protect the innocent. So that also means that you take on this type of responsibility. Maybe you're protecting people that cannot speak for themselves. Maybe it's young children, maybe it's a relative or a neighbor's child, someone that can't articulate something. Maybe it's a senior in a healthcare facility. Maybe it's someone that is mentally disabled and they can't speak for themselves, and you see something going on and you stand up to protect the innocent, people that cannot speak up for themselves. That is a vibration that's coming off of this card. And I think you take a lot of pride in that. And that's a really good thing, and that's a beautiful trait to have. And that's what's coming in for you. But I feel you have a lot of beautiful choices coming in that are in alignment for you. So it'd be interesting. It's almost like you can manifest it in, but these are things that are now materializing for you. So maybe if you put it out into the universe 6 months ago or a year ago, now it's coming into fruition. It's that kind of energy. Thank you for your question, Marcy. All right, I saw a super chat. I'm going to bounce back over here. And let me see where it went. Oh, I thought I saw one. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hi, Loops. Okay. Hello, I'm Lupe of Taurus. She is Christina of Gemini. Should I be worried about what she's doing? What are her energy towards me? Okay, so hi, Lupe. Nice to see you again. Okay. I am actually, for that question, I'm actually going to stick with this deck. All right. So let me get that up again. What is her energy towards me? Okay. There we go. We've got the 10 of Swords. We've got the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Okay, so this is a mixed bag, Lupe. We've got the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, but then the 2 of Cups. So you can see they're quite opposite. Okay, so let me just start from the very beginning. So the first card that came out is the 10 of Swords. So this is as bad as it's going to get with swords. And swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. This is about cycles coming to an end. This could be negative self-talk. This could be old versions of self. This is something where, you know, maybe it's thinking about the past, thinking about the future. This is thoughts, words, and ideas, the words you choose to describe yourself. But she's intellectual in the sense that it's a sword. So you can see his sword is broken and the fight is over. God, excuse me. I'm hoping I can get through the show. Oh my God, sorry guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get a cough drop. Oh my God. That EES system, I'm telling you, it's great, but man, did it take a toll with the combination of that massage. Hold on, Lupe. Okay. Oh my God. So this can also be a blessing in disguise. So something that's ending can bring something new. And this is what I was getting at. This can be a blessing in disguise. It does not feel good when it happens. It's traditionally someone laying face down on the ground and they have 10 swords in their back, like being stabbed in the back. But he's making a blessing sign. So it's a blessing in disguise. Because what's happening is we've got this opposite energy. This is about heartache and loss. This is unrequited love. This is you losing something that you love dearly, and you're in a deep, dark depression. You see that green mist swirling around. This is the opposite. This is a recognition of a kindred spirit where you both see it. It's not just the loss and then this person is still pining away for the other person. This is like a new beginning. This is a kindred spirit, this recognition of love, of friendship. So her feelings towards you, I think it's a mixed bag. I think that there might be a vacillation that takes place. Sometimes I think that she loves you intensely. You know, I mean, really loves you. And other times she's in a lot of pain in this relationship. And maybe she feels that you don't love her the way she wants to be loved, right? Maybe it's about she's got some needs that aren't being met, whatever they are. Maybe she hasn't even articulated it to you. Maybe she doesn't even know what they are. But she also has that, it's almost like a bipolar. I'm not saying she's bipolar. I'm just saying it's like that kind of extreme. That there's extreme sadness and extreme happiness with these cards. So it could be that maybe there's drama in the relationship and there's this vacillation. It's not even keeled. There's something going on. Whether she expresses it outwardly, inwardly, this is the energy that's going on. I hope that explains that to you, Lupe. That's intense. But she loves you. That's for sure. But there's something about that heartache. There's something missing for her. All right. Thank you for your question. I'm sorry about the coughing. I don't know if you got here in the very beginning, but I had something happen with my throat. A couple of days it'll be better, and it won't be like this. All right. So let me see if there was another one. I can't read everything. Yeah, I do need honey. I love honey. I do. I have the ginger honey and the lavender honey. And the wildflower honey's on its way. It should be here any day. All right. Let me see. We are married but separated, but we still have contact for the kids. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. I hate to hear that. I don't know if you want to get back together, but I hope you do. But it vacillates. She absolutely loves you. That's for sure, but she's heartbroken over something. Oh. Okay. So, hi, Brian. All right. So I'm going to go on to the next question. And this is from Velma. Hi, Velma. Okay. So Velma submitted 3 questions this time too. So she says, hi, Alison. Is a divorce in my highest and best? Thank you so much. Much love, Velma. Okay. So let's find out. It just takes time. It takes time. She's heartbroken, but she absolutely loves you. I showed it in the cards. Figure out how to heal that heart. All right. This is for Velma. Is a divorce in your highest and best interest? Okay. 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So, I'm going to tell you, Velma, nothing is settled yet. I don't think it's just not going to go either way. I know it's not the answer you want to hear, but that's what the cards are telling me. So, it can go either way right now, depending on how the behavior goes in the relationship. Because this is the 8 of Swords. This is telling me that it's a self-imposed restriction, that you feel very trapped, that you're in your head a lot. Very, very frustrated. So this is telling me that you only see one way out. And that's why you asked the question the way you did. When there's other ways out, you're just not seeing it. You need to think outside the box. You need to look at different angles, look at things in a different manner. This card is saying that you have a lot of choices, but nothing has settled yet. That's why I'm telling you, it's probably not the answer you want to hear. This is not a yes or no. This is a nothing has settled yet. There's a lot of choices swirling around. Nothing has settled yet. And then we have the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Truth. This is getting clarity. She's brilliant, analytical, and she doesn't stand for any BS. She traditionally has her sword in her hand, and if she sees BS, she'll cut your head off. She's my favorite queen. I love that about her, because don't you want the truth, whether it's going to hurt you or not? The truth is always the best way, right? I love this. This is about you getting the answers that you need, asking the questions, looking at the evidence, looking at the big picture, and seeing what it is that you want. I do feel that you're also putting up a protective barrier around yourself. And this is really allowing you to get some distance from, I feel, your whole family, not just your husband, but I feel you're getting distance from everybody. And hopefully that will allow you to get the clarity that you need. I think that the way this question, the way the answer came out, that it's something that you might want to revisit in another month or 2 and see what the energy is at that time. But right now, this card says nothing is settling. You see how everything is swirling around in this wishing pool. There's too many choices. This could go, it's like a wild card. It can go in any direction at any time. Nothing is settled yet. Thank you for your question, Velma. That's your first question. I know you have several. And I'm going to check PayPal, guys, so just give me a minute. PayPal and Venmo. Okay. So here's your next question. So because I don't want to get banned off YouTube, I'm going to phrase it in a certain way. And everybody's going to have to use their inference. Is Charlie, I'm not going to say his last name, everybody fill in the blank. You know the word that I'm about to say. is such and such a, in other words, does that person hurt children sexually? Okay, fill in the blank. It's one word. Is he a, starts with a P. Don't you love my questions? Love you. Thank you, Velma. Yes, Velma. Okay. I have no problem saying it out loud, but not on YouTube. All right, so plus I'm not going to dox this person. And remember, whatever the answer is, I'm pulling the energy. This is something that you would want caught on film, you know, or really see the evidence for something. I'm just pulling the energy. Okay. Is he does he hurt children? Oh my God, Velma, the same card. The Queen of Truth. We've got the Queen of Swords. Let me pull the other cards. The Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So, is he you know what? Queen of Swords, the Ace of Fire, and they've got the Six of Earth. So, when we're looking at this, what the energy is telling me is a big yes. This is telling me that it's looking at things from a cold, detached point of view to get your answer and your clarity. I feel that you already know the answer to the question that you asked. I feel that this is him putting fire on the situation, that he takes action. This is a new beginning. This is an ace. When the ace comes up, when you ask a yes or no question, an ace is always a yes. So, truth and yes. Six of Pentacles. This is telling me that I feel that he's protected in some way. This card is telling me that I feel that he's got people that are covering for him, that are protecting him. I feel that he's got I don't want to say a ring, but there's a group of individuals that protect each other, that are involved in that type of behavior. That it's a gross energy. I feel that it's that's like their everyday behavior. That's who they are. And that's what they do. And they're good at it. And it's a skill that they've honed for a long time. And I just feel like that's who they are. I feel that it's like a nest of rats. And they absolutely go for children. So you think of it as rats. And the children are there, and they're all over the children. They smother the children. And it's a really gross energy. That's what I feel is coming through. So that is the energy that's coming through. Again, I am not God, and I am a psychic, and I'm a tarot reader. But for something like that, you really need real, concrete proof before you make those accusations or someone goes to jail, anything like that. Whoops. This card just flew out. This is telling me that there's a lot of conflict and drama around that goes on. And this is children. Okay? When they do that to children, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to show you this. When they do that to children, it causes a split personality. Okay? It literally splits the psyche. And that's why we see a lot of fucked up people. Okay? Human, half fucked up, right? I mean, it's just, this is what happens when that type of drama and that type of trauma takes place. It cracks that and splits them open. It causes multiple personality disorder. It causes a lot of horrible things to happen. That's what's coming out. That card flew out. So, Velma, that's what's happening up there. Again, You have to have proof before you make those accusations. I'll tell that to anybody. You know, I'm pulling the energy of what's going on up there, okay? All right. No, I'm doing this right. No, I'm doing it backwards. Okay. I didn't pay attention to the way I split the cards. All right. So, Velma, you have one more question, and then I'm gonna check on PayPal and see who submitted questions. All right. So this is from Velma, and she says, "Hi, Alison. Is the dark Velma? Is the dark energy entity in and around Tara's grandmother's house attached to the uncle or the house? She's prayed but not smudged. Thank you." Okay, let me read that again. Hi, Alison. Is the dark energy entity in and around Tara's grandmother's house attached to the uncle or the house? Okay. Okay. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So you know in this deck, this is my wild card. King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck. And all four aces put together. Aces are new beginnings. That's a really good card. When I ask a yes or no question, when this card comes up, it's a yes. But this is an either or question. Is the entity at the house attached to the uncle or the house? So that's not a yes, okay? So we've got the Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So I am getting, and this is a weird energy, I'm actually going to pull two more cards on this because I'm not really getting a clear answer. Okay, I'm not getting it again. We've got the Temperance card and the Six of Challenges. All right, so I think this is the uncle. I'm not getting a clear answer, but I think with this last card that I pulled, it looks like the uncle. So we've got, and that's unusual. I have a clear channel, so that might be something Spirit just doesn't want to talk about. We've got the Queen of Cups, like I already showed you this, but the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Then I pulled two more clarifiers to get a little more depth. This is the Temperance card and the Six of Swords. So, like I said, this is very interesting. This is about you going below the surface to look at what is going on. This is about you following your heart to figure out what is going on. This is going to be in the 3D. Okay, this is going to be you going into this type of 3D environment for enlightenment, to go within again to gain this type of an answer. That's why it's like it's throwing it back on you, what Spirit is saying. And then with the Hierophant, this is the wise old tree. This is you going back and gaining this type of information. It's like you have to ask Spirit directly. Is this entity there part of the uncle or the house? You're having to go and ask the wise old tree. This is Spirit. In the traditional deck, this is the priest. And it's that direct download from Source. I feel like Source is saying, you ask yourself. How weird. Then we've got the Temperance card. This is about you getting balance and having patience and really being in this place of harmony. But this last card makes me think that it's the uncle. Because with this Six of Swords, it's about leaving trouble behind and getting into a calmer space. So this would tell me that because it's a human, that would tell me that it's the uncle. But I'm not getting like a solid hit that it's the house or the uncle. But this card, just because it's talking about this being human versus a house, because you know I could have doors that show up in this deck, other things that would symbolize a house, it's symbolizing a human. So I would say it's the uncle. Yeah, I would say it's the uncle. But the cards are not 100% on that. So I would just say that that would be my best guess on the energy that's coming through. But Spirit is also saying you need to ask Source. That's what this card is saying, Velma. So that's interesting. Maybe that's what Tara needs to do. She needs to ask Source what is going on and see if she gets an intuitive hit or get a download. Maybe her uncle, if it's him, will reveal something about himself. If it's the house itself, maybe something will happen in the house. A certain creak will happen, or something falls off of shelf, something like that. But that's what's coming through in the cards. Thank you for your question. Very interesting. Okay, so I am now going to do a final call for PayPal and Venmo and Super Chat. If anybody watching has a question that they want to post, please go ahead and submit it. And I'm now going to go ahead and let me come over here. And I am going to go ahead and go on PayPal and see what some questions are. Oh, hold on. I'm going to put Lupe in here. And Alma Poplin. I don't want to forget. When I'm channeling, I'm just really focused, and I don't remember sometimes to do that. Okay, so that's done. All right, so let me go ahead and see if something has been submitted. Okay. So Joanna did. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull this up. Okay. Jojo. Okay. Why do people underestimate my sister Chrissy? Okay, first question. Why do people underestimate my sister Chrissy? Chrissy, okay. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So I feel it's about luck and right timing. With this Wheel of Fortune, that just tells me that it's just not happening for her. That's not her destiny. I feel that she's going to be underestimated until she changes something about herself. And I feel that that's going to be a lot of victory and success that comes in for her. And when that happens, then people will not underestimate her. But that's what this card is telling me. This is about victory and success. I feel that this is like pride in a job well done. So I feel like she needs to have these types of accolades. And then that's when people will not underestimate her, because they'll see this type of success coming in. I feel that she's going to have gifts and blessings come in, and maybe that will help people not underestimate her, that there's something coming in that will allow her to maybe reveal who she is, or to be in an arena where people can see her shine. But right now, this is just part of her destiny. This is what's happening. And you know what? Sometimes that can be that it never gets fulfilled. It has to come when she has success and victory in something. That's when people will see her and not underestimate her. Wow, that was a very direct one. Thank you, Jojo. All right, so your second one is, what is between my nephew Adrian and his mother? Okay, so I can't get like a direct answer with the tarot to tell you like what the conversation might be, but I can pull the energy on something like that. What is between my nephew Adrian and his mother? Well, we've got the Death card is the first card. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Wands. Death card Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So this card, I know it sounds bad, the Death card, but this is about change and transformation. This is Scorpio energy. This is really talking about they're both going through something. You know, they're going through some type of a transformation. Whether they're both on the same page is another story, but they're definitely going through some type of transformation. This is also talking about they are both aware that time is finite. So, you know, with that Death energy, it's about them both feeling this time restraint, this time crunch, that they need to make something happen, that they feel like this type of pressure of time, but they are really going through this type of change and transformation. I think it's their relationship that's change and transformation, and then individually, they're going through their own type of evolution. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, and this is really talking about self-mastery. Maybe they have to work on themselves, and this is something that's part of that change and transformation. They need to work on their health. They need to work on finances. They need to work on relationships with friends and family, co-workers. They need to work on career. It's like a big picture. They need to work on a lot of aspects of themselves. They are releasing what no longer serves them with this card. And by doing that, they're lightening their load. And sometimes they have to do that through argumentation. Sometimes they're doing that through love. Sometimes they're doing that through how they connect with each other. Maybe they don't connect on a love level at times, and maybe it's argumentation. Maybe they only connect on argumentation and not on love, or maybe only on love and not argumentation. Whatever their fluctuation is, it's allowing them to go through this transformation together. At the end, we have the card of celebration. We have the Four of Wands. This is talking about celebration, celebrating milestones, the card of freedom. So this could say that at whatever's going on between them, maybe they resolve it, maybe they don't. Maybe they decide to go their separate ways for a while. But this is a card of freedom. Whatever they're working through, in the end, their goal is they're free. They're individual people. If it's a codependent relationship, maybe they become free of that. Maybe they've done that type of self-mastery work to no longer be codependent, or whatever the relationship might be. But in the end, it's about celebrating this type of freedom, walking through a gateway. So one of them could be walking away from the other one. Maybe they're walking through that gateway together, that they've both evolved and they can respect each other. Maybe they're walking through it with love, with open arms. You know, maybe not. But this is really about a process that they're going through, and this is what's on the other side. Really pretty beautiful. So I hope that that works out for them. So that's your second question. Your third question is, do you see a large amount of money coming towards you? Okay, towards me, so towards you. All right, let's go ahead and ask that. There's a large amount of money coming towards you. We've got the Five of Wands. We've got the Six of Pentacles. And we've got the Page of Cups. Let me show you the cards. We've got the Five of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm just going to come through here. I'm trying, but she's not making easy things. Okay. Let me be answering your questions live. I'm just scrolling for a minute. Yeah, you better be careful about being vocal. Thank you. Okay, watch your language. We have to watch what we say on YouTube. So say, like, the child herder or something. We can't use the P word. It sounds so stupid. We can't act like adults because we'll get, I don't know, a strike or something. And hi, Jake. Nice to see you here. Doing well. And just want to see. I'm just catching up on everybody really quick. Okay, so we're looking at the third one, a large sum of money coming towards you. Well, we've got this Five of Wands. So this is really talking about some drama going on around you. So this could be a shakeout for any money coming towards you. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It could be a lot of drama involved in some money. That could be where maybe there's an inheritance, but there's a lot of drama around it, a lot of infighting over it. It's that kind of energy if it's coming that way. We also have the Six of Pentacles. I feel that there's some type of protection, and that is a good thing. I feel that this is kind of like that loving energy. So that tells me, I think that if anything comes your way, I feel that from the vibration, it is going to be a type of inheritance, but there's going to be drama involved, whether it's with siblings or if it's a will and not a living trust. Maybe there's a fight with the government over it because they want to, if there's not a living trust, if it's a will, the government's going to take its cut unless the law has changed. But they definitely are going to get the cut. That's why you always want to get a living trust or a living will and put everything in it so that it's a simple and easy transition when your loved one passes, that it goes on to the people that they deed everything to or that they will everything to. We also have this Page of Cups. I feel that throughout the darkness that might be around you, that there's something good coming your way. I feel that you might be getting this large sum of money. And this is about you in the dark, but you're bringing the light. So that tells me that that might be coming your way. But it's out of a dark experience, which was, well, I'm saying like out of inheritance. So out of a death, which could be a dark experience, you would then get something out of it. How big, how small, that's another story. But it would be something like that, where you're coming out of the darkness for it. It could be like, let's say you were divorced, that it would be like, like maybe it would be your settlement from that. A dark event as a divorce, even though maybe you chose to get divorced, it's still a dark event. And then you get some type of a settlement. So that's what I've got coming through. All right. So that's going to be from JoJo. And now I'm going to go over and just double check. Okay. So I am going to do Velma again. Velma? Okay, and then I'm going to go back to the people that pre-submitted. Okay, hi, Alison. My daughter's in East Tennessee has 3 kids who've been riddled with sickness since Helene, floods, etc. He went to ER 2 nights ago with 104 temperature. Says he has 3 viruses, all caused by contaminated water. Short-lived reprieve as it's back tonight. Is she approaching it correctly? Thank you. God, how intense. Thanks for your question, Velma. I'm telling you, this government, those people should, they should be the #1 priority along with the border. Amazing. Okay. Let's see what we can got for you. We've got the Sun card. That's the most positive card in the deck. The Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Phenomenal cards. We've got the Sun card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So this is the most positive card in the deck. This is about following your inner child. This is about success. This is about being divinely blessed by God. This is about you following your heart, your inner child, from a place of optimism, with enthusiasm, with success, with this vitality of spirit, going through this portal, having this connection to source. I feel that she is doing the right thing. I feel that, you know, she's doing everything that she can, that she's on the right track. I feel that it's just this replay. And until that gets cleaned out, it is going to continue to happen. But she is absolutely doing it right. Thank you, Jojo. Yes, I will. Thank you. I'm going to do it right after I read this. And then we've got, because I'm going to do Velma too. And then, so this is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. So this is really saying to me that he's divinely protected. Because with this card, it's an ace, right? So that's always going to be a yes. It's a new beginning. But in this deck, this is the toad, and he's presenting a toadstone ring. And in toad mythology, what it's doing is when he presents a ring, it's protection against any type of supernatural magic, supernatural mischief. So this tells me that he has protection. So as of right now, right, because there's always new information, things can always change, but this is telling me that he's got protection. And that could be antibiotics. That could be the fact that he's got a strong immune system that responds to antibiotics, that she's getting him to the hospital in time. There could be a lot of different things. And you know, quite honestly, maybe she's going to end up moving. And that's another way to protect the family, to just get them out of there. Maybe they're taking ivermectin, you know, to kill any parasites or anything that's coming in. We also have the Hierophant. This is the priest. This is about going to the tree of knowledge. Again, asking spirit for answers. And I feel that I really feel she's doing the right thing. The energy that's coming off of it, that she's doing everything that she can, and that she is doing the right choices, especially with the Sun card here. I feel like she's doing everything positive for that child, and that the child has divine protection. Let me see, is there anything else to add to that? Yeah, I just feel that it's going to be, I feel like it's going to repeat. I don't think it's done. I think it's going to repeat. But he's definitely protected, and she's doing the right thing. It just might have to be every other month he's taking antibiotics. Every other month he's taking ivermectin or whatever it is that he's taking. But I think it's going to be an ongoing issue. All right, let me go ahead and put these names in here. Hold on. Jojo, I have you in there 3 times. Just want to make really 4, because remember from last week. So 1 from last week and then 3 right now, just so you know. And Velma, you have 4 for tonight. Okay, let me get a little tea. Tea and the cough drop. So definitely making it happen. All right. You're welcome. All right. And thanks for reminding me. You know, I forget when I channel. Okay, so I'm just going to double check one more time. Okay, and let me go over here to Venmo. And hopefully it did not time me out. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So here we go. So from Venmo, this is from Jim. Can you pull cards for me on my health? Thank you, Jim. Yes, I absolutely can. Okay. Oh, is this going to do it? All right. Here we go. We've got the Five of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So what this is telling me is that I feel like you're neglecting yourself, that you're not taking very good care of yourself right now. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is the card of lack. That means you're focused on lack. You're focused on what you're missing. You're focused on your weakness instead of being focused on your strengths. So the way out of this is to focus on your strength. So they're in survival mode, and that means that their aperture is narrow. They can't see past this survival mode. It's like tunnel vision. That's because they're in fear mode. When they're in a loving vibration, the aperture is huge, right? It's expansive. You see everything. Everything is beautiful and lovely. When you're in fear mode, you're like, okay, food, water, shelter. You can't see beyond that. And this is what's happening for you, Jim. I feel that you're in survival mode, and that's causing you to miss any gifts and blessings from the universe. That might be causing you to miss things that are actually really healthy for you because you're doing something different. I feel that this is the card of celebration. I feel, okay, now don't take this wrong. I feel that you drink a lot. I feel that you go out and have a good time and you celebrate. Maybe you do drugs, maybe, you know, like social drugs, right? Like maybe you smoke weed, or you do something where it's not very healthy for you. Now, I know people are going to say, oh, smoking weed is healthy for you, but I'm just saying in this reading, maybe you smoke too much and it's hurting your lungs. Maybe you smoke too much and it's preventing you from working. It's interfering with a relationship. Maybe it's stunting your emotional growth. Whatever it is, maybe you are self-medicating from a trauma or a breakup or some type of pain that you're experiencing. Because I feel that you have a lot of pain in your heart from some previous experiences that you've been through. And this card is telling me that you are self-medicating, that maybe you drink, or that there's something that you're doing like drugs on, and that is interfering with you having a healthy lifestyle and being mentally healthy. Okay? It's something when you maybe drink, like maybe on a Friday, or maybe during like a birthday party or New Year's Eve. But when you drink every night, all the time, and that's what the vibration is for this card, that you think life is a big party, you're really hurting yourself and you're masking some type of a pain that's inside you. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel that you're presented with an opportunity that you can actually heal yourself, but you have to take one steady foot in front of the other to be able to pull yourself out of it. I'm not saying that you can do this very quickly. I'm not saying that you should do it quickly. I'm saying that this is something about you taking like one day at a time, that you put one steady foot in front of the other, that you surround yourself with quality people that are there to support you, that you spend this alone time with yourself, and that you love yourself and you enjoy your alone time. And I really feel that this is something very special for you, and that helps feed your heart, and that's going to help with the pain that you're going through. But self-medicating the way you are is not. You're really going down the wrong path. It might seem like it's fun, but it's actually not. Yeah, it is tough love. And we all know, maybe we've even been there ourselves, but it's about you pulling that back now, and you don't need that anymore, and to reassess and reevaluate and really be honest with yourself. Is that really helping you or hurting you? You know, maybe also if you're drinking too much or you're doing too many drugs, maybe you're also doing other behavior that's not healthy for you and that gets you into trouble, right? And also you might find that your friends are going to change when you stop drinking and you stop doing drugs, because now you're not participating in that behavior anymore that they are still continuing with. And now it's a good opportunity for you to reevaluate, reassess, and go towards people that have a healthier lifestyle and that are supportive. Maybe you want to join a running club now. Go to the gym. Maybe you're going to meet new friends and you pivot. You've outgrown You've outgrown the drugs, you've outgrown the drinking, and you're going to find something else that brings you that kind of joy, because I don't think that this is actually helping you, the vibration. I think that you're in a lot of pain, and it's about stepping out of that and pulling back. And I think you can do it. There's nothing here that tells me you can't do it. It's just a matter of making that first step and making that move, and that's what this card's all about. All right, Jim, that's what I have for you for your health. All right, thank you for your question. Okay, the next question is from Bill. We have a lot of men asking questions tonight. I love it. You know, I have a lot of clients that are men. People think it's mostly women, and it's not. I have a lot of men that I deal with, and they're great. So I have the next question is from Bill. He says, hi, Alison. Can you pull cards for me about love? Thanks, Bill. Yes, I can. And see, we're coming into Valentine's Day. Everything is about love. Everything. At the end of the day, whether you love a pet, love yourself, love a partner, love it all, it's all about love in a positive way. Source is love. It's all about that. So, can I pull cards for you about love? Absolutely, Bill. Let's see what the universe has to say. Oh my God, how beautiful. First card out is the Star. Oh my God, what a beautiful card for love. 10 of Swords and the 10 of Spells, which is the 10 of Wands. So we've got the Star card, the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. Now, these two cards, so first of all, this is striving, but these cards are talking about cycles coming to an end. They're tens, and that's really the end of this particular cycle for you. And I'm going to start with these cards before I get to the Star. So I'm kind of going out of order, but I want to show you this, why you see the transition when you see it. This 10 of Swords is talking about thoughts, words, ideas. This is talking about maybe old cycles coming to an end. This could be negative self-talk. This could be words that people plant in your head, things that people say to each other. This could be you watching the news, watching that negative propaganda, that toxic news. Turn it off. It's not only is it the words toxic, it puts out a frequency to brainwash people. It's about you taking that away and putting it to rest. I think you're starting a new beginning. That's why I'm saying that. And then we've got the 10 of Wands. This is about your energy. This is that fire inside you, that passion for you to be able to do something. But this is a 10, and this card is telling me that you're absolutely burned out. It's like you've taken on too many burdens, right? You're doing too many things. You need to pull your energy back. Where can you make a cut, right? Go back to maybe an 8 or a 7. Make sure you have your energy pulled back to you, because right now you're stretched too thin. Maybe you're going in too many different directions. You're burning out. So call it back. Release things that are no longer serving you in your life. If you've decided to help out other people and do things, maybe it's run its course. Give those responsibilities back. You don't have to take it. You tell them, I can no longer do this in my life anymore. I'm stressed out. I'm pushed to the max. Give it back. They can carry their own water. This is about you and you protecting your own energy, protecting your vital energy inside you, your life force. This is your passion. This is that spark of creativity for you to be able to create a beautiful life for yourself. We're talking about love. You need that passion. You need that fire energy. When you see someone that you're attracted to, you need that energy to go up to them and talk to them, to present a beautiful self forward, to be able to smile. You need energy to smile. You need energy to push that energy out there. If you don't have that energy and you're burned out, that's not a very attractive quality. If you're looking for a partner, they want someone that's excited about love, not someone that's going to be burned out, even though maybe in your mind you're excited about love, but your body and your outward appearance is telling them something different. They read that nonverbal language. However, the first card out is the Star. This is about you reaching for the Star. I think that you are reaching for your energy back. And I feel that this is allowing you to go ahead and reach for what it is that you want. This is about hope, faith, healing, and renewal. I would almost say that you've been through a bad breakup or a divorce, a death in the family. Something happened that just caused a big burnout on a physical, emotional level, and on an intellectual level. It's that kind of energy, but you're pulling it back. This is a card about legends. It's about reaching for the stars. It's about following your North Star. You did not lose your compass. You're still able to find your way, and you're still able to reach for the stars. You're able to reach for a partner, reach for the lifestyle that you want. You do not have any bitterness or cynicism in your heart. It is not coming through at all. And this is allowing you, I'm sorry, it's the chest thing. I might have to get another cough drop. So this is allowing you to reach for the stars. What that tells me, and that with this deck, sorry guys, that you could even have a relationship that's the thing legends are made of. I'm not even kidding. Oh my God, this is the worst. I'm just telling you, this is something that when you reach for the stars, you could literally have the kind of relationship that people dream about. That kind of beautiful bond, that connection. Will you marry your best friend? Someone that you love to look at, you love to speak to, you never get bored with, you never get sick of looking at them. You absolutely love them on a daily basis. That's powerful. That's the kind of energy that's coming off of this. But you definitely have been through something, and you need to call your energy back. Wow. Thank you, Bill, for that. Oh, my God. Okay. So no more super chats. I'm not going to answer any more questions on super chat. I'm going to finish the people here because my voice is going to give out, okay? So next week it'll be fine. And like I said, if you're new, if you're just watching this, I'm going to start going live on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So look for that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we can get to people that are in different time zones. I have a lot of people that are in different time zones. And so this gives them an opportunity to ask questions. Plus, it's on the weekend. Okay, so the next question is going to be from Chris. He or she writes, general energy pull. Okay, I'm actually going to use my love deck for you. Okay, general energy pull. So no more super chats. All right, here we go. And no more PayPal or Venmo too. Yeah, this Sunday, JoJo. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so here we go. That's going to be our first one. Okay. This is for Chris. We've got 4 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. All right. 4 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So what this is telling me is that, sorry, you need some rest. This is a card that's telling me that you really need a timeout. You need time for yourself. You need that respite. You really need to just focus on yourself and just having peace. Maybe you have a staycation home, turn your phone off, not answer the door, emails, nothing. You really need some peace for yourself. I think that you need to recharge yourself. We have the 6 of Cups. This is about going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. This is a card of nostalgia. This is a card of you. Really, I feel like you might even be in touch with people from your past that you really love. Friends, family, something where it really just makes you smile. So you might have people coming into your life, but you really need some time for yourself before you allow this to come in. Okay, my sinuses are not going. So we also have this Ace of Swords. I feel like you're having a breakthrough in clarity. This is a sword of truth, victory, triumph, success. It's just telling me that I think that you are having a breakthrough in some type of clarity and epiphany on something. Maybe it's an idea. Maybe it is a perspective on somebody. And it could be that you're having to go within to get that perspective. but you're coming at it from a very loving angle. Maybe it's something from your past, because that is the card of nostalgia. But whatever it is, it's going to present a new beginning. Like I said, you could have new people coming back from your past in a positive way. If it's like friends and family, it's not you reigniting an old relationship, like a romantic relationship. That's not it. This is going to be like friends and family. So more platonic, right? And I think that that is something that is going to bring you like a new beginning. I think it's something that's going to enhance your life, is what this is telling me. It's like a blessing in disguise. Again, we have that kind of blessing coming in. Wow. Thank you, Chris. I love that for you. Congratulations. Okay. So here we go. Next question is from Tommy. And this is the last question, actually. I just looked. So this is the last question, and then I am going to do a pull for the whole group, for our soul tribe. And then I'm going to pull cards on I'm going to pull cards. I'm going to pull the tarot winner. All right. So here we go. So it says, "Hi, Alison. Will I find..." See, everyone's into love. It's Valentine's month, right? As far as I'm concerned, it should be every day. Okay. "Hi, Alison. Will I find love in the next few months?" Thanks, Tommy. See, I love it. All these men and women want love too. We need to get everybody together. All right. Will you find love in the next few months? This is for Tommy. Three of Swords, the Star card, and the Queen of Wands. God, Tommy, this is awesome. Three of Swords, the Star card, and the Queen of Wands. So the first card out is about loss. It's about heartache. This is about healing your heart. I feel that you're in the process of healing your heart. Maybe you had some bad relationships, and now you're healing your heart. I feel that this is a really, for me, the vibration coming off for you, it's a really healthy card. This is telling me that you're doing that inner work. You do not want to be in pain. That's what this card is telling me, that you don't want to be in pain. You want to be in love. And you're doing the work to process it. You're doing the work so that you hopefully don't let that happen again. Not that you let it happen, but that you don't experience it again. You're looking for a successful long-term relationship. I can feel it in the cards. The Star card is here. This is about hope, faith, healing, and renewal. This is about you following that North Star. This is about you tapping into that universal consciousness. This is really telling me that you know on a deep level what it is that you're looking for. That you want a deep spiritual relationship, that you're looking for your soulmate, and that I feel like you're attracting it. I think you're doing the inner work to get it. I think you can definitely manifest it in, and you know what you want to do. I think you know what you want, and you know what you don't want in a relationship. And at the same time, you're still open to let the other person be themselves. So it's not like you have a rigid definition of what that person has to be. That's unrealistic. You're open, and that's beautiful. We have this Queen of Wands, and this is really telling me that you're able to follow your passion, that you have that beautiful spark, that you have this enthusiasm. You're using your charm and your charisma to find the right person. You're putting yourself out there without any fear and without the pain, because you're doing the work to heal your heart. And I love that, because a lot of people let it linger and fester, and it hurts, or they don't have the skills to heal themselves, or they don't have the wherewithal to maybe go see a therapist for a couple of months to help them in that process. And that it's a grieving process, and it's healing. And I feel that you're doing that inner work, whether you're with a therapist or you're doing it by yourself. You're definitely doing that inner work, and you are here. This is a queen. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's her energy, what the card represents. This cat represents no fear. This is about you following your enthusiasm, but it's a passionate beginning for you. I feel that you're very enthusiastic about the type of person. You're enthusiastic about putting yourself out there and presenting your best foot forward. And I feel when you see someone that is resonating with you, you're going to go for it. You're not going to hold back. You are going to definitely be right there, and you let them know how you feel. So will you find love in the next few months? You absolutely will. And I think you're going to find a phenomenal relationship. That's what this card is telling me. Everybody wants this card. Hope, faith, healing, and renewal. That is a relationship that's going to encompass all of that for you. It will be a complement to you healing your own heart. The relationship will be healthy. It will renew your faith in love and in humanity, which is tough these days. But I feel it's that level of a relationship. Oh my God, Tommy, how beautiful. Congratulations. And thank you for your question. All right. Now, I am going to do a poll for the collective. I'm going to go ahead and do a general poll. Okay. Sorry, I've got the cough drop going. All right. There we go. All right, so this is going to be for everybody watching live and in the replay. What does the universe want to tell us today? We have the Emperor. We have the Temperance card and the Nine of Wands. Oh my God, beautiful cards for everybody. We've got this beautiful, beautiful Emperor, beautiful Temperance, and the Nine of Wands, that wounded warrior energy. All right, so what we have is this is about everybody stepping into the boss role. This is about you owning your life, taking responsibility for the decisions that you make, the people that you choose to associate with, and your life in general. This is about you owning it. This is about you realizing that you are the food that you choose to eat. If you eat junk food, that says something about you. This is about you defining yourself, and this is you are the people that you choose to associate with. If you're associating with losers, you can't help but have that rub off on you. If you're associating with winners, that's going to rub off on you. If you're associating with high vibe, low vibe, I'm showing you extremes, okay? I'm not saying everybody associates with losers. I'm showing you an extreme, what this is saying. You are what you eat. You are who you associate with. You are the words that you choose to use that come out of your mouth. You are your thoughts and the people around you, what their thoughts are. It is contagious. It is you putting that out into the universe, and that's what's coming back in your energy sphere. This is about you being a boss and owning that and taking responsibility for that. This is about you making changes if you feel changes need to be made. Maybe you don't like some of the things your friends do. Maybe they're immature and you don't want to be around that anymore. Or like that example of someone asking about their health. Maybe you're around people that party and you really don't want that in your energy sphere anymore because you don't want to be associated with it. You're being a boss and you're stepping away from that. It's that kind of energy. Then we got the Temperance card. This is about balance, harmony. This is about your health. This is about your health being in balance. This is about you, I feel, being divinely guided to look at what it is you're doing. I feel that there's a lot of alchemy here for you. And that ties into what I was saying about owning it and being a boss. The alchemy, other people's thoughts, ideas that you associate with blend into you. They come into your energy field. They come into your soul. They come into your DNA, your mitochondria. If you're around a bunch of hateful people, that's going to come off into your cells. It's going to be something that you absorb. You can't get away from it if it's right there in your energy field. This is about you alchemizing yourself, getting back in balance and harmony and peace, getting in balance with God and having this type of enlightenment. You're getting back on your path. Everything is in alignment for you. We then have the Nine of Wands. This is that wounded warrior energy. Thing about this card, he's one tough cookie. This is the 9 of Wands. He's still standing. He's got stamina. He's done a lot of fighting. He's a little wounded. His energy's a little low, but he's still standing. And this is what's coming in for you. You've been through life. It's ups and downs. It's, highs, lows, everything, all of that. And you are still standing. These are now the choices that you're choosing to make. The people, the thoughts, everything in your environment, the food that you choose to eat, the job you choose, right? The education you choose, the book you choose to read, the TV channel you turn to watch, or a YouTube channel. All of that makes you who you are, and that's in your energy field. It's about you alchemizing yourself. How can you be your best self? It's about you owning that responsibility and moving forward to strive to be your best self, to put yourself in balance. If you're going further overboard in one direction and you're calling yourself back into balance, have that beautiful balance. You can go the distance. You can absolutely go the distance. All right. So that's what I have for tonight. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull a name while I can still breathe. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm going to shake it up. And I'm going to pull a name, and this person will win a free 30-minute reading with me. All right. And the winner is Heather. All right. So Heather is tonight's winner. Thank you, Heather. Okay. So I will reach out to you via email, and look for that. You have 30 days to use it or lose it. And that'll be a lot of fun. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. And again, you can follow me on ancientoakpsychicarts.com if you'd like to book a personal reading, a missing person consultation, sign up for the online tarot masterclass, or private lessons in tarot. You can go to my website and reach out to me via the contact form, or just go ahead and book a reading. The online tarot masterclass in the spring is only taught in March. I only teach it twice a year, once in the spring in March, or in the fall in October. If that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up. And that's it, everybody. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And let me know where in the world you're watching from. After this video goes off, put it in the comments section. I'd love to know. I read all the comments. And that's it. I will see you Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I go live for tarot. Or next Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love, and sending all the moderators love, and all the people watching, Jake, everybody. All right, bye for now.